They're not organisms, but with fragile systems like tropical cyclones, they know how to get their act together. They know how to demonstrate a little bit of resilience, as we like to call it. From Dominica, you are correct. More clouds, nothing serious. Very good. What about the Halloween storm in the Caribbean? We were just talking about that. Sorry for asking all those nerds. That's not nerd type questions. That's what we're here to do. We're going to answer all those questions, so don't feel bad. I just want to make sure that we're keeping everybody updated here in terms of what's happening right now. It's officially 85 miles an hour. I figured. See, you think I've done this before. I'm just kidding. But let's go over to National Hurricane Center, see if they have all the information we need to take a look at right now. So, let's see. Let's go to Public Advisory. Where are you seeing the update there? Yep. Where are you seeing the update? Because I still see 80 miles an hour as of 8 a.m. Is there like a new... Usually they have a little update tab at the top. 80 miles an hour. We're deepening. We're definitely deepening. 988. So it's definitely getting stronger. Where did you see the 85 mile an hour update? Yep. Because I'm not seeing it here. That makes sense. I definitely can see that happening. We're getting a lot more symmetrical. It's a tinier storm, which means it's going to rotate faster. I'm looking at tropical tidbits. All right, let's go on over there. We'll open a new tab. Tropical tidbits, 75. Yeah, 987. You know what? They're probably ingesting recon data. Let's see if there's anything reconnaissance. Yeah, they're inside there right now, so that's probably what they're doing. Tropical tidbits is updating based on reconnaissance data. Pardon me, I gotta go get a glass of water here in a second. Here in Antigua, watching for the first time since last night. Cheryl, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Good morning from Barbados. We are still getting thunder and rain. Yep, it looks like on satellite you have another big band getting ready to work its way through there. It is very overcast and raining in Barbados. Yep, you guys are in the tail end. You're in the deep backside of it now where all that inflow and moisture influx, or it's drawing in all the moisture from the south. So you're going to see prolonged periods of thunderstorm activity. Who needs to watch the wave behind it? Well, everybody out there in the Antilles definitely needs to watch it. It may not organize until it gets into the eastern central Caribbean, but you know what? Let's go ahead and talk that right now. So we'll go back to the satellite image. We'll go wide view of the Atlantic. Or you know what? Actually, we'll go central Atlantic. Here we go. So we're looking at the satellite image, and if you look, here's Tammy. Tammy is definitely... It's looking a little smaller, but more organized at the same time. This is all residual inflow and convective feeder banding with it, pulling moisture off of South America, and all that confluent airflow is keeping that chain of thunderstorms. And basically, guys, confluent means if you look at the air horizontally, confluent means the air's coming together. And if it's coming together in the low levels like this, when you think about it in terms of just mass and energy, if it collides, it has to go up. And that's exactly what's happening right there. All that inflow tail is taking moisture from around the bottom half of the storm and putting it together and forcing it upwards. And that's why we have that concentration of thunderstorm activity, even though the core of the storm itself has shrunk down, probably to get rid of that dry air intrusion happening yesterday. I'm on the end south of Dominica. It has clouds, but the sun is out. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. You guys are seeing some high-level stuff right now. Honestly, I mean, I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm going to knock on my wooden desk right now, but we're getting lucky right now. This storm is shrinking. It's getting stronger, but it's a very compact storm. Very cool to see. In fact, you can almost make the comparison here. The storm in itself, the core of it anyways, is almost the same size of maybe Puerto Rico or a second Puerto Rico, or maybe the same size as Dominican Republic. That's how small it is. It's definitely not a massive hurricane by any means, so it won't take much to get hit with as close as it is, but it won't take much for you guys to miss it altogether as well. So we're walking a tightrope right now. I'm surprised we got 20 named storms on an El Nino. Yeah, and at the rate we're going, we could possibly see Vince very soon. Good morning from St. Martin. Rainy here. Has the track changed and shifted more towards us? So you know what? Not really, to tell you the truth. In fact, we're looking a little bit more favorable as it stands right now. It definitely took a much sharper turn to the north last night. You can see it right in through here, right there, and it starts moving due north, due north, due north, and it looks like at the last second now it's trying to take more of that north-northwestward path. So if it continues to move like that and we get a little bit more of an angle out of it, unfortunately, Antigua is either going to take a hit or it's going to come very close, and Barbuda is going to be on the extreme western side of that eye center. Problem with that is if it tries to continue to consolidate and deepen like it's trying to do right now, we could see greater impacts closer to the center, so we got to watch that eye closely. It looks like right now Guadalupe could miss a direct hit. You might see the outer western side of that eye wall core, but unless it really suddenly shifts west, and it would have to almost go due west. At this point, Marie Gallant and Guadalupe are getting closer and closer, being able to take a deep breath and say, all right, we missed it. So, I mean, don't hold your breath right now, but because we still have some time. We have a few hours before it's up to the north, but Dominica, Martinique, and further to the south, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, you guys are in the clear. You're going to only see wraparound feeder banding with this system. You're not going to see the main event. So, honestly, definitely a relief. I'm more concerned about Vince right now. I agree. I don't want us to reach Whitney's name, but we might. You know what? Honestly, Miss Leah, you're absolutely right. Good morning. Welcome in. I'm surprised we got 20 named storms in El Nino. Yeah, this has been such an erroneous year, guys. A very erroneous year. But all right, let's go ahead and we're going to shift gears just briefly. Just briefly. So this is what we're looking at right now. We have that huge nor'easter that's picking the system up. And I know this is the 6 Zulu GFS, and we don't really like to use this too much, but, I mean, the GFS is ebbing and flowing with what we're seeing out there in terms of our other models as well. The only thing I don't like is the GFS wants to pull that tropical wave north with Tammy. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen, especially since all of our other models are thinking Tammy is going to stall out much further to the south. That tropical wave is going to move in like this. I don't see it following Tammy in hot pursuit like that. So you know what? With that being said, I'm going to switch models here. Let's go over to the 0Z Canadian model, because the 0Z Canadian model is the one that also looks fairly sporty. It's initialized very well with that little system we have in the very southern Caribbean. It was picking up on that very good, as well as what's up in the horizon. So, good morning from North Dominica. We are yet to get any rain or gusty wind. Still waiting. Right as of right now, you guys are in the clear. You're looking very good. The strongest stuff is already to your north. You're getting Antigua, Barbuda mixed up. Okay, so Antigua is looking like a westward side scrape. It's Barbuda who's going to have to watch closely to take a direct hit. That's going to be the big thing. Antigua is the larger island of the two. Okay, makes a lot of sense. For some reason, on previous maps, I was seeing A for Antigua and B, Barbuda, to the south of that. So maybe I had it mixed up looking at some of the wrong maps online. But right now, as it stands, flip that. Barbuda is under the gun for taking a direct hit still. It's still off to your south-southeast, and it looks like